Welcome back. This is part 3 in a multi-part series as I sit down with Denise, President COO of PCG Digital, talk about what's new in automotive marketing. Denise, in part 1 and 2, we've been talking about Never Start From Zero, which is the tech platform that allows dealers to never lose, a beat if they change their agency. But dealers are saying, hey, I need something right now to help generate more revenue. We know that dealers are paying top dollar at auction. We know that they would like to get more trades from local consumers or just to buy cars from local consumers.
Right.
What's PCG Digital doing to help dealers with used car inventory and getting it at a great price?
So we've created a turnkey vehicle acquisition strategy. We have partnered with the Axle product, which I know you love. I loved it when I saw it. But basically, we're creating a customized buying center for the dealers.
Great. Now, the Axle platform uses really slick technology. So it's super fast to get a trade value. It has integrated messaging and real-time engagement. But most importantly, it's on its own microsite.
Right.
So dealers are finding a catchy URL like Sell My Car Pittsburgh or Car Vendy or Sell My Car Tom Ball, or the LaFontaine Group is doing the LaFontaine Buying Center. Why do you think a microsite dedicated just for one purpose is really effective?
It's a one-stop shop. It's not complicated. You don't need to, guide folks to a bigger website. And if they're seeing the ad for selling their vehicle on Facebook and they're utilizing their thumb, they click through to the website, they are all over the place, they're scrolling back, you lose the page.
Right.
We're right here on the one-stop shop with this. That's why I love it.
Yeah, and for dealers, I've been using the phrase, do you have an intentional used car acquisition strategy? And most dealers, Denise, say, yes, I do. And then I say, well, show me. And it's a banner on their SRP or VDP, or it's a page in their menu that says, sell us your car. But on that website, they have pop-ups for new cars and pop-ups for service. And actually, oftentimes, the experience on getting the value for their vehicle is clouded with other distractions.
That's right.
And so this is a dedicated website with one function and one purpose. How do we drive awareness to this URL? So sellyourcarchicago.com. How would PCG go about getting consumers to that website?
So we're utilizing Drivonic for the marketing and the data. And Drivonic does a really great job of finding customers that want to see your campaigns in a very unique process that they call geoframing. So in this particular case, the campaign would be shown to people that are really in market to sell back the vehicles. It wouldn't just necessarily be your customers, right? So the other day I got I think it started with a letter from my dealership wanting to buy back my vehicle. And 2 days later, I got a text saying, did you get the letter? We want to buy it back. I'm not in market right now to sell my vehicle. I like my car.
Right.
So in this particular case, it would only be people that have shown interest in selling their vehicle.
Great. So that's social media, Google display, email marketing.
Correct.
One of the other cool things that we've been seeing successful is OTT and video. I've been on a tour recently with Spectrum Reach. And when you consider click-based digital media and OTT, it's like the 1-2 punch.
Right.
Dealers are finding great success, but it's also about process, right?
Right.
They need to want to serve the customer, respond quickly, get that appointment and get their check in their hands. Are dealers ready to do the right thing to get those juicy trades?
I think so. And I think it's very easy to do that with the Axle platform because the chat option, you are customizing basically what the chat AI is saying to the customer. You can even customize what that trade value looks like for you too and what's most important to your dealership. So it is very seamless. I think it is turnkey in the fact that you contact us, we can set you up with the demos, the right people, we can get it rolling within a couple weeks.
Yeah, and that's really important. I recently wrote an article on LinkedIn about the Axle platform. And the key here is the people who were just doing like trade-in on their normal dealer website, when they move to Axle, they've seen 100%, even 200% increase in the number of consumers who are providing their information. So trade leads. We're seeing a huge jump in trade offers. And folks like the C. Harper Group with Josh Detzel, Carlito at La Fontaine, they have now this, that people are in and out within an hour with a check. Right. This is super important.
Right.
So sounds old school, microsites, dedicated URLs, easy to remember. But remember, like Sell Your Car Chicago, that's fine for radio, it's fine for billboards, it's fine for OTT video.
That's right.
So it's almost like a little bit of old school strategy and modern. Denise, if a dealer's listening and saying, I want to double or triple the number of consumers give me their information, what's the best way for them to learn more about the Axle platform?
You can reach out to me at denise@pcgcompanies.com or connect with me on LinkedIn, and I will make all of the appropriate arrangements for you.
Yeah, and if any dealers have any doubts on how effective a dedicated microsite for used car acquisitions is, don't worry. We have a number of references who are deeply involved in this process, and it's a win-win. The consumers win, the dealers win. And one other thing, Denise, we did some research and we found out that consumers are a little leery about selling their car to another person because of personal safety. You know, am I going to get a creeper coming over? Am I going to get a bounce check or a fake check? This is one other thing I think that dealers need to emphasize. And we know that in our marketing campaigns that emphasizing, hey, this dealer's been in the community. This dealer is a safe place.
Right.
The checks cash.
Right.
I mean, it sounds so basic, but that's where PCG Digital comes in understanding the consumer, perfecting the marketing messages. Isn't that true, right? It's not the idea buying cars from consumers. That's not new. It's how PCG is doing it with Axle.
It's more of a formal process, if anything. Like you said, you know, we see the signs all the time on the road and everything, sell us your vehicle for cash. This is a more formal process where the consumer can feel, okay, I am going to be dealing with a corporation that is going to keep things, you know, extremely seamless, and they'll see that on the microsite.
Right.
And it's going to be more formal for everybody.
Yeah, and I like that the Axle platform puts actual customer reviews there in real time. I think that's really good.
Yep.
So for dealers who are looking to accelerate your used car acquisition strategy from local consumers and not the auction, give Denise a ring and get a demo of the Axle platform powered by marketing insights and strategies from PCG Digital. Thanks, Denise.
Cool, you got it.
All right.